Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for My Hero Academia, episode 11.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Fights starting to happen. We've got Aizawa just
being awesome.
He's doing so well. So we had everything kind of go right for the heroes so far.
Yes, that's a good point. So now we need it.
Now it's gonna go really wrong.
Right. So the 3-episode thing of like one episode good, one bad, and then one.
Well, episode 11, we have 2 episodes after this.
Right.
Yeah. So the final episode is probably going to have some fights in it, but it's got to have room for the epilogue stuff, you know. But that means after this, there's probably going to be one more episode of full like fighting. In some regards to that. So this is gonna get serious. Also, All Might has not shown up yet.
Yes.
So there's that.
He decided to wait, which is probably a good idea.
Yeah, maybe he'll be able to recharge a little bit and bring himself in with like maybe 15 or 30 minutes of full power.
Yeah.
I don't know how his recharge part of the whole thing works, but the 3 main villains in particular, I'm looking forward to seeing them, be a threat. And not just be, taken out by a bunch of kids, Because they really shouldn't be threatened by the kids, except for maybe 1 or 2 of them, like Zuko.
Yeah.
Like his powers are pretty busted.
Or Madam Gates of Babylon pulling stuff out of her body.
Yeah, that could be a little interesting, but I feel like her actual damage output is limited. It's more of her utility is infinite.
Sure.
But someone like Deku could perform a really powerful punch and
he just takes one of them
out. But Ida also could do something interesting as well. I feel like him and Uraraka have powers that just have large potential upswings with super speed and or that mass gravity manipulation. So it could get really exciting here, guys. We're a little bit hyped, a little bit
scared,
a little bit worried because this is that point in the show where you could just casually kill off someone to remind them that this is serious. Yeah. So who's on your killing list? Mine is that Eraserhead Aizawa cannot die because he is the antithesis to All Might.
Yes,
but
that's a good point.
That 13
I think is going to die.
Is going to die. Yeah.
And if they wanted to be like ballsy,
kill a kid,
they could kill 1 or 2 kids.
No, I feel like that's not going to happen. I feel like they're going to kill a couple villains, like actually show them die.
Well, yes, but wouldn't that just be the craziest way to start off a series?
No, I don't feel like that's the vibe I'm getting from this show. The more and more I thought about it, like over the week, like is a kid gonna die? Is a kid gonna die? There weren't any kids that were set up to where it would make sense that they could die. But if they were to have a kid get seriously hurt and maybe be never able to be a hero again, that would be the closest thing they could come to having someone die. But let's not do discussion before the episode.
Yes,
let's get right into this and see what's gonna happen.
Just too cool for school.
Yeah.
Oh crap, are they building him up to get taken down by one of the big 3?
No. This is a shonen. When they spend a lot of time on a character design, you can't just kill him off.
Well, no, I know, but he's also never been beaten before, so...
Well, yeah, he could get beaten, but he's not going to get killed.
Right.
So they could have hastily planned this, like let's say that something changed and they were
He's just gonna question him.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
Interrogate. Whoa.
What?
Sonic powers. All right.
Yeah, anyone that tries to attack him will kind of... Yeah.
Earphone jack. Heartbeats.
Okay. Oh, so she can just create matter?
Yeah. Oh, nice. Now electrocute the crap out of everything. Nice.
Alright, that's cool.
Oh, here we go. You called it. You're right.
Oh, crap. Is he counting down till he'll have to blink again?
Maybe. Oh, no, 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 no.
What the?
It's like some kind of fragile, like,
Yeah, like
shattering. Don't let any. That's what those hands are for. They're like touching
Holy.
and stuff. That actually looks a lot like All Might's wound.
Oh. Maybe that's why they think they can kill him.
Maybe. Ew, he's like a twisted version of Deku.
Yeah.
He's smart. He studies them.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Yeah, I thought so. Oh, maybe you were right, Jacob. Maybe you were right. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Yep, 13's gone.
Is he sucking her?
Yeah,
into
he's
her
sucking
own
with his
black hole?
own black holes. Yep. Oh, shoot. Yeah.
And there's nothing inside. Yeah. Oh.
You still haven't ran yet?
What?
Go!
Oh my gosh!
Go!
And now this is going to be his character development thing though, because he didn't obey right away, and now everything that happens from here on out, he's going to feel guilty for.
Oh, sure. That's so, like, multi-purpose and useful. Oh.
There you go.
So he does have some kind of physical
Yeah.
portion. It's the armor thing with at the bar and stuff.
Yeah.
At least he can't teleport himself with his own warp gate power.
Right.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no.
Is he blinded?
Bioengineered? Oh crap. Well then. Oh.
Is this the...
Yeah.
Yeah! Oh, so he's just baiting them in?
Yeah. Whoa. Yeah. Yeah, if his body becomes separated from the gate stuff, he'll be vulnerable.
Yep. He's the one that has the tape.
Nice little combinations like that and stuff are awesome. Get out of here.
Yeah, go, go, go.
And he gone.
And he's gone.
Well, crap. So now you're on a time limit.
It's game over for both sides.
What in
the...
What? Oh, that's...
Sure,
it doesn't matter if he moves the quirk of this guy. He's just a monster. Yeah. Holy crap. Oh, they have to watch this. Don't. I was like, what's she gonna do? No, 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 no. No, 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 no,
no way in hell. No, no, Deku, Deku, do something right now. Deku, like, now.
Wait.
Aizawa.
Yes! Oh my god, Aizawa's still removing his quirk. Oh my gosh. No! Oh crap. No! Do it, do it, do it, do it! Well, there goes an arm. Oh my god, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
Yes.
Although wait, are they gonna realize that was like All Might level powers?
Oh. Is he fast? Is that his? Yeah.
He's the one that's gonna kill All Might.
Right. He's like some kind of anti All Might, like, you know.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna recognize.
Oh, a follower of All Might's. Okay, okay. It's okay. Calm down. We got this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, yep.
No, 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 no.
Oh. Oh, yeah. It's okay.
Because
I am here.
Yeah.
Yep. With all that fog and stuff.
And he's literally like coming down the ramp, you know?
Oh, look at him. The music. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how they always have those extra shadows.
Yep,
on him,
yep.
On his look and stuff.
Yes.
Yes. Oh. He's pissed. Oh.
Yes.
Oh, they were all about to die. Are the villains gonna grab him and use them as hostages now? Or do they have to, like, execute?
An epic showdown between men. A fated battle between men.
Oh, that's funny. Wow, that's fourth wall breaking. Yeah, so it started to go really well for the villains.
Yeah.
Like we guessed. Yeah. And the guy with all the hands on him with that little, like,
oh my gosh,
you know, whatever. He's got some kind of shattering, like, break anything he touches quirk, which is pretty terrifying because he was fast. Like he wasn't slow. Yeah. But then he also seems to be really smart, and that's like, even though he's neurotic, like he's got kind of a mental issue of some kind. Like he's
oh man.
But that kind of a quirk reminds me of the wound that All Might has. Yeah. And that his internal organs were destroyed from the hit. So maybe maybe they had someone that used some kind of restraining power on All Might, and they were able to have him hit and hold.
Oh, so
there
like
for
maybe
like a long
the
enough
big
time.
guy basically just like.
No, I think the Nomu guy, the big bioengineered guy, he's new. Like, he's probably some new weapon that the villains in general
So maybe
developed.
this is how they plan to kill him. They're gonna have Nomu basically like
grapple
All
him.
Might.
Yeah.
While
he just shatters him to death.
Oh my
the other thing is they could just think that Nomu is so good that, you know, All Might cannot beat him. And maybe I don't think they know anything about the time limit issue.
Right.
But if they did know about that, then Nomu would be even more terrifying because he just has to outlast All Might.
If you think about it, that makes it even more terrifying because they came to kill All Might not knowing about the time limit.
I'm pretty sure they don't know, yeah.
Like,
but you don't know that. Like,
that's
right?
true.
Like,
that's true.
There could be an insider at the school. Like, remember when they said we got the teacher schedule?
How would they get that? Yeah.
Yeah. How would they get that? They have to have someone on the inside, and it could be a character we don't know. It could be a character that like.
It could be the headmaster.
Yeah, that little. Let's have tea and let's.
Although, if that guy is a traitor, then I get the feeling everyone's sort of screwed, anyways. Like.
Yeah, but let's say it's just a character we haven't met yet.
Sure.
And it's that plot point hasn't been brought up fully.
Yeah.
Then it's okay. They don't have to have it be the headmaster. Because I think if it's the headmaster, it'd be a little bit breaking of the plot in some way. So it's probably going to be like when they get introduced to all the other teachers and all the other pro heroes and stuff, that there's actually a secret villain within the pro heroes group and stuff. Just in deep cover or something. But that's something, I don't know. That we'll see. But Nomu being bioengineered, his name is Nomu. It sounds like it's going to have another cool name. So the guy that you make the cool breaking down of the names and the kanji to it so we can understand what the name is. Let us know what Nomu means because I think that's going to be a pretty cool one. But he was so strong, even when Aizawa erased his quirk, he broke both of his arms.
Yeah. And
just smashed his face into the ground like it was nothing.
Right.
But just, I mean, let's shout out to Aizawa. That's so badass that he was able to hold off Shiga something. Shiga.
The hands guy.
Yeah, the hands guy.
Yeah.
Hold off his quirk while he's getting his face pummeled in. So something about the heroes in general, like the pro heroes, there's some kind of a durability thing. Where
I think there kind of has to be. Otherwise, they just die too easily. Like,
well,
humans
no, I don't
people.
think that is necessarily it. I think that a lot of their physical conditioning has made them tougher, but a lot of their quirks seem to alter their physical capabilities in some way. That's why I think Aizawa, it's a little bit crazy that he was able to survive that because his quirk has nothing to do with his physical capabilities. But I could see 13 actually surviving that. If the idea is that 13 is no longer a physical human being.
Right, maybe her quirk already turned herself to dust a long time ago.
And he or she, I think it's a she now that I went and looked back at some of the old footage. It doesn't need to necessarily have the suit to keep the power from expanding out. It's to keep her body from just leaving.
Right.
It's kind of a
Dr. Manhattan kind of a thing.
Yeah, it's kind of a Dr. Manhattan kind of thing, but it's also a Alphonse from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Oh,
it's suit bonded to the armor. Which I noticed there were a couple of Fullmetal Alchemist references of sorts in the themes of these things. So we had Yoshura, the girl who can create stuff.
Right.
So we were right. She can generate matter.
But nothing living, because that would require making a soul.
Yes. And what can equal the value of a human soul?
Yeah.
So that kind of power has infinite utility, but I like that they made it so that she can't generate anything in an instant.
Right.
The size makes there be a time limit.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering if she has an energy limit, like her pool of mana, so to speak.
Right.
Could she just sit there and generate a skyscraper and just take like 2 hours, you know?
Well, and so they had her clothes like get all messed up. And
is there a kill aspect to her quirk where like as she
loses clothing, she gets more powerful?
No. She as she generates stuff, it consumes part of her clothing. Like that would be typical.
But in that case, she would have shown up in like like super baggy clothes and everything.
Oh,
to
that's
compensate
true.
for that.
That's really true.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. No, then it's probably not that.
Yeah.
That would be dumb too. I mean, no offense to Kill la Kill or anything, but clothing powers are kind of dumb. Like they can be handled well, but not in this show. This is this is more of an pseudo X-Men show. But I liked the combination of having the insulation blanket with
with the lightning.
The guy that has no control or focus on his electric powers, but just raw output.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Because from an electric standpoint, like the power, a lot of your power is going to get dissipated into the ground by, just laws of magnetism. But if you could just constantly burst out energy and stuff, I could see him having uses beyond just the hero association or the hero course or whatever. He could go to a power plant and plug him up to some generators. And I mean, that just gets me thinking about how this world has advanced so much in certain ways, because you have quirks like this where, Japan doesn't have to worry about, utilities anymore because we have people that can generate water, they can generate electricity. It's like, they just don't have to deal with that. We have someone that can just heat, that's explosions, but you get my point.
Yeah, you could use it for that. One of the things that I was really excited is that they had basically two different limiters on his power. He can't control it, and he goes sort of brain dead afterwards. That means they can actually have a person with lightning powers where the lightning actually feels powerful and like lightning.
Yes,
because a lot of times, like, I love Star Wars, but Force lightning, like,
it's the superhero durability thing again, though, Jacob.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't have them just get hit by lightning and die because. Then the story's over. Yeah. Roll credits. Luke's dead. Yeah. But to an extent, I could actually see his power. Part of it is that as he gets control, he actually loses a bit of the power, but he gets able to focus it so he doesn't hurt anyone else.
Sure.
So he would go then Force Lightning style and just and then he could hit someone and stun them, incapacitate them.
Sure.
But they would get up in 10 seconds or so, as opposed to these guys that aren't getting up for half an hour or an hour or more or ever, right?
Right.
So they could be interesting. Well, we'll see. And there was another one, apparently, he said it's like so-and-so's power, like Kirishima or something like that. So there's another electric person in the UA course. I didn't catch that. In fact, I thought Headphone Jack Girl for a while was some kind of electric thing, but hers was...
Sonic powers.
No, I thought... Well, I didn't expect that, but I thought it was actually that she could plug into things and control machines, that she could jack into the system, and it was kind of a Matrix thing where she would hack into stuff. But instead it's a headphone jack, and it's sending in her heartbeats at extremely high
and then she has
decibels.
like stuff on her suit to basically like be able to blast it out.
No, I think that
what it was?
Jack, she plugs it into her own body, and then the sound comes out her body from the opposite direction of the head jack's plug-in.
Huh.
So she could send it out through her foot because it plugged in through the back of her leg.
Sure. Or like plug it into her elbow and then shoot out her hand or something.
Yeah. Or what have you. But then she can also detect sounds.
Which kind of makes sense. Yeah, like that's
right. So she's got some sonar stuff as well.
Yeah.
I think my favorite combo power use though wasn't that though. It was Ida in combination with Uraraka, and we have Tentacle Guy.
Yep.
We have Super Strength Guy.
Yep.
And someone else.
That was really good. I
that whole thing of them basically allowing for Ida to escape.
Yeah.
It felt like a party of people in a tabletop RPG.
Yes.
And they have this weird mechanic boss that they have to beat, so they all combine their stuff in just the right way, and Ida gets out just in the nick of time.
Right.
And he was fast, apparently, like really fast. So he got All Might there in... Maybe he met All Might on the way or something.
Sure.
And it's like, get over here, go, let's go. And All Might's like, okay. And then he full
and everyone else
up.
Is still on the way. All Might was just able to like jump there super fast or something.
You didn't see Ida behind him. And Ida's already really fast. That means All Might got there maybe even quicker.
Yeah.
Because Ida wouldn't stay away from the group, even if All Might ordered him to.
Yeah, probably not.
There's no way.
Yeah.
He's got that sense of duty and responsibility.
He's a hero of justice. Yeah.
Well, no, not like Deku in that way. It's the idea of family. They're his students, his class in such a way because he's the class rep now.
He's the class rep. Yes, he's responsible. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And maybe you're right about that arc thing, is that when he comes back and sees 13 injured, he sees Aizawa like nearly dead.
Yeah.
And the trauma that they all went through and stuff, he's going to feel like that's on him a little bit, because if he had gotten out of there any sooner, then he would have been able to
maybe bring All Might in
quicker.
Yeah.
But who knows? All Might have used a bit of power just to get here quicker.
That's true.
And by the time he's here, it's like, okay, you only have 10 minutes. And I think he could actually handle the Nomu guy. Like, I feel like that's not the real threat. They keep saying like, he's like, I'm not the final boss. He's got that kind of video game fanboy kind of thing like Deku. But Nomu, let's just say, he grapples with All Might and All Might just rips off an arm or something.
Well,
then
Deku...
The real problem is going to be he's probably going to get hit in the same wound by the hands guy, and that's going to nullify his power, and they might have to have all the students shut up because they see All Might in not All Might thing. That's my worry, is that at the end of this mini arc, he's going to go into the wise old mentor role that used to have power, because he'll lose his ability to change into All Might, and then that'll kick off the second arc where he like more focuses on Deku becoming the symbol of peace.
Sure. Here's the reason though
him.
why I don't actually think All Might's going to be able to beat the Nomu guy super easy.
Oh, okay.
Deku has All Might's power. He can't really control it, but his punches should be just as strong as All Might's.
No, they shouldn't be. I disagree. When he punched Nomu, he used a portion of the power,
but it was the
didn't
full
break
arm.
his arm. It didn't break his arm though. My opinion is that he's focused so much on being able to use his power repeatedly that he is nerfing himself intentionally.
Possibly.
So that he's using like 20% of the power.
But it still did absolutely nothing.
It did absolutely nothing. Yeah. And I think that's partially to do with how he was engineered, because he's probably able to take at least one of All Might's punches. That's the point of his quirk. And then he has some kind of they brought those three in combination. So you've got space manipulation with the warp gate. You've got some kind of shatter, break anything you touch power, and you've got the Nomu.
Tank. Right.
So I feel like you've got the support, the damage dealer, and the tank.
Right.
So the tank mitigates All Might's effectiveness. The damage dealer comes in and hits him where it hurts, and then the support basically cuts off his escape, is a means for their escape.
Right.
But also he could do some crazy thing with warp gates. We saw him split himself into multiple parts so that he could suck up 13. I feel like the one that's actually going to do something really crazy is the warp gate, because now that we know the quirks essentially of those two, not Nomu. We don't know what Nomu's quirk is, if he even has a quirk. That'd be funny if he doesn't have a quirk. It's just like
his
quirks were used to develop him.
Sure.
And he has no quirk. It's just that he's a super monstrosity.
I almost wonder though if they're making it so that the villains that basically had the most obviously this is going to be a problem quirk are actually not the strongest, like the warp guy. When you see black smoke and portals and stuff, you're like, oh crap, right? But then, oh no, he's not actually the big problem. And the one that I would have thought that Nomu would have been the weakest, right? Because it's
same.
Oh, you just have a big a big pile of muscle. That's great. I wonder how many other people have that,
It's oh look, it's half the Ginyu Force, and you've got the quirky people.
Yeah.
But the real one we always have to watch out for is Mr. Hands Guy, because he's got the coolest, most unique design.
Exactly. Yeah.
So I agree, but I feel like the reason why they brought the Warp Gate guy there is because he can do things that no one else comes even close to being able to do.
Right.
And
the
All
guy
Might
mentioned that.
All Might could punch the Hands Guy, and the Warp Gate, this is my idea of crazy stuff that could happen. The Warp Gate guy could defend the Hands Guy
by making
the Warp
portal.
Gate. The portal goes through here, and then he shuts it off.
Yeah, okay.
Like, see, there's stuff
Yeah.
you can do that just breaks all the rules. Or what they could do is they basically like maintain the portal and like have him hold one half of All Might, and then he disintegrates him from the other side.
Sure.
Like, there's all kinds of crazy things
Yeah.
that you can do. So it's All Might's not going to be able to do this solo, and I think that's going to be the
Right.
point of this. Is you're going to have people like Deku come in and be really helpful.
Or Todoroki.
Oh my gosh, yes.
That was awesome when he
Zuko
interrogated
comes
the guy.
in there and he knows now, like he could come in and be that explanation. He's like, I know
Yeah.
what they can do. It's going to be like, oh, okay, good. Like, and
Maybe
we won't have to have like, exposition dump of something as to...
What if, as a way to sort of... Okay, because if you think about it, Aizawa's out of the fight. 13's out of the fight. So All Might's all that's left. There's
Until
three...
Aizawa's blind, he's not out of the fight.
Yes, and he showed that, and that was fantastic.
Or unconscious.
Sure. But they could have All Might basically fight like two of them, and then but have Todoroki, like he's fighting all three of them and he can't do anything, but then Todoroki comes in and he knows how to take one of them out or something.
He'd actually be very good against the hands guy. I think
Yeah.
you're right. The hands guy seems to be a melee fighter, which means if you immobilize him, he's basically useless.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the warp gate guy, that's another point, is that the warp gate guy, he's the support. He teleports
So
the
he
hands
can just
guy
reach through
close.
a portal.
Exactly.
Okay.
Oh, that's so scary.
So
because
in this situation, it's just like in like a MOBA or something. You need to take down the support first and just burn them.
Yep.
And then the DPS.
Yep.
And then
That's
the
what
tank.
Bakugo's smart. Bakugo's smart. He's like, hey, there's their way out of here.
Yeah.
If we can do that, then they have to fight us.
That's what they could do. Okay. Bakugo could take out the portal guy because his explosions would still travel through the portals. Mm-hmm. So it could essentially follow him, right? And then Todoroki takes care of Hands guy, right? Because he can immobilize him and stuff. And then All Might takes out the Nomu guy.
Sure. I like it. And then what does Deku do?
Deku helps with one of the other three. Oh, him and Bakugo. He teams up with Bakugo.
Yes, that would be awesome. So maybe he wounds... as kind of a cool inverse thing. He could wound the Hands guy as the Hands guy has wounded All Might, presumptively.
Uh-huh.
And that hit basically stays with him. And then when the villains get away or something.
Yeah, because these
like,
designs are too cool to have them be wasted on one fight. They need to, especially the Hands guy. Like,
I think the Warp Gate guy too.
Yeah, the Warp Gate guy too.
The Warp Gate guy they shouldn't be able to beat because he can just teleport away.
Yeah.
I think the idea is that the Warp Gate guy might have that duty to the Hands guy and feel like he has to leave with at least him.
Sure.
And hopefully Nomu as well. But then it's like, crap, this is not going well. I just gotta leave. Bye. And then they capture the Hands guy and interrogate him about, who else are associated with them and
how many handcuffs would he need? Like,
okay, this has been really fun, but we're just going off the deep end here with our theories and stuff. This is fun. This is a very fun, intense episode. They had a lot of slow motion moments where they showed Aizawa getting hurt and Sue about to get disintegrated. That was traumatizing. I knew they weren't gonna do it, but something in the back of my head was like, "You don't know that.
Yeah, but
you don't know that." Okay, but
before
we
just don't cross.
But before we go into that, this was a great episode. This is awesome. We're so glad we're doing this. We'll be doing every episode every week until we're finished with season 2 and all that. But sorry guys, we're not going to be doing doubles a week. We really appreciate your support and encouragement and how much you love us doing this show. But we find it to be way more of a treat for us to enjoy each and every minute of every episode on that infrequent basis, because then we get to discuss it like this with greater detail. We're
going to have to spend the whole next week wondering what's going to happen next.
Exactly. It's way more fun to us. Until next time, guys, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.